You think an MSS cyber op starts with a hoodie and a back door. It doesn't. It starts with a desk badge and a government keyboard, and a silence that feels trained. There are 10 levels. Most people never reach level 6. Level 1, Probationary Network Monitor. Silence is currency. Routine is cover. You learn to disappear in plain process. You sit in Beijing under fluorescent hum. Your screen shows logs, not targets. The coffee tastes metallic and cold. You triage alerts from state networks. You tag anomalies. You never chase them. Your access is shallow by design. Your account expires every 30 days. That is the first law. After 2 weeks, a folder appears. No sender, just one word. Shanghai. Level 2, Provincial Bureau Tech Recruit. Local bureaus do the work, headquarters does the counting. You obey both. You transfer to a municipal state security bureau office. The corridor smells like damp paper. The printers never stop. You build inventory on foreign devices, routers, phones, conference room endpoints. You learn official cover. Foreign Affairs Office badges, Research Institute letterheads. You are one of the new intake this quarter, not named publicly, not tracked by HR. Everything you heard about cyber was incomplete. It is mostly meetings and doors that never click shut softly. Level 3, CNIT Sec Technical Trainee. Front names protect real missions. The cover is the first firewall. You report to a building in Haidian District. The air smells like ozone and warm plastic. Badges scan twice. CNIT Sec is a name people can Google. Your real bureau name is not said, not in hallways. CNIT Sec is described as the cover identity of MSS Cyber. Source. It is linked to the MSS 13th Bureau. Source. You learn vulnerability testing under evaluation paperwork. You write reports that read like compliance. They are operational maps. CNIT Sec is described as formed in 1997. Source. That date sits on the wall. It feels older than you. A name appears in a tasking note. You recognize it. You wish you didn't. Level 4. Intrusion Operator under official cover. Speed is discipline. Attribution is failure. You move like smoke. You receive targets in week-long windows. A law firm in London. A holding company in Singapore. You stage infrastructure through cutouts. Domain churn. Burner VPS. Time zones stacked like plates. The keyboard is greasy from late shifts. The server room is too cold. Your breath fogs the glass. You are one of the few with live tasking, not analysis, not training. You stop sleeping through the night. You still wake at 03. Without an alarm. You are given 2 options. Neither is acceptable. A quiet exploit or loud access. You have 48 hours. Level 5, Cyber Case Officer for Human Assets. Machines are doors. People are keys. You use both. You start running a source who travels, a consultant with conference access, a translator who hears private jokes. You write the pitch in plain language. Opportunity, status, protection. The room smells like cigarette ash and disinfectant. The tea is sweet and thick. It coats your throat. You practice cultivation in hotel lobbies. You watch hands, not faces. You listen for fatigue. You are one of the handlers assigned foreign travel cover. A research delegation badge. A stamped itinerary. Your partner asks about the trips. You answer with dates only. No stories. The file says 14. You were told 6. The difference means someone lied. Level 6. Section Chief for Offensive Access. You don't write code here. You approve damage. You sign with a pen, not a keyboard. Your desk holds 2 phones. One rings, one never does. You supervise operators across provinces: Shanghai, Guangdong, Tianjin. You manage semi-autonomous local units through tasking. They bring access, you bring priority. Most state security personnel work in provincial agencies. That means your real workforce is not Beijing. You review an implant chain and a cover story. The paper smells like toner. Your fingers stay clean. You are granted a clearance with no public name. It never appears on any form. Only on your eyes. You start chewing one side of your jaw. At night. Without noticing. Then a message arrives. No name. No location. Just a time. Level 7. Deputy Division Head for Strategic Collection. Information is leverage. Leverage is policy. You collect what leaders can use. You stop chasing companies. You start mapping people. Board members, family offices, private jet schedules. You build dossiers that never leave classified networks. Bank transfers, divorce filings, unpaid favors. CNITSEC is described as managing the CNNVD. It is described as supporting multiple APT operations. You don't call them oligarchs internally. You call them influence nodes. But you know the real word. You hear the soft clack of a sealed folder. The leather smells expensive. It isn't yours. Your hands don't shake during briefings. That surprises you. It should not. A moral fracture appears in your tasking. A dissident's inbox. A businessman's rival. Same priority. Everything you were told about national security was incomplete. You learn the rest in a conference room. It changes your appetite. Level 8. Director of Cyber Influence and Coercion. You don't steal secrets now. You shape decisions. The target thinks it was their idea. You coordinate compromat packaging for senior consumers. Audio transcripts, photo metadata, encrypted chat exports. You time releases like weather systems. Quiet pressure, sudden storms. Always deniable. The office air is dry from filtration. Your skin cracks at the knuckles. You hide it with hand cream. A statistic lands in a briefing slide. More than 200 disclosures show altered dates. It is framed as strategic delay. You approve suppression requests. Not in writing. With a nod. At 44, you feel 60. Doctors say stress. You say nothing. A name returns from level 3. It is in a foreign indictment summary. You recognize the pattern. You wish you didn't. Level 9. Vice Director of a State Security Bureau. Power is proximity. Proximity is risk. You are now close enough to burn. You sit behind tinted glass in a provincial capital. Rain taps the window like fingernails. Your suit smells like car leather. You manage cyber, human, and cover units together. United front contacts, foreign affairs offices, friendship associations. Official cover is a natural source of access. The deeper the cover, the higher the stakes. You decide who gets approached inside China. Invitations, conferences, academic exchanges. You also decide who gets silenced quietly. Visa denials, tax pressure, family leverage. Your family member knows the cover story. They have stopped asking questions. That is the real cost. You are given 2 options. Neither is acceptable. Hand over a dossier or bury it.
You have 48 hours.
Level 10 Bureau Chief of Cyber Operations. Loyalty is expected. Proof of loyalty is demanded. You don't own secrets, you rent them. And then, you are the Bureau Chief of Cyber Operations. The title is never printed on your door, only on other people's fear. You sit in Beijing again, under the same hum. The air smells sterile. The carpet is too clean. You authorize a collection package across continents, a bank in Zurich, a yacht registry in Monaco, a shell company in Dubai. You don't read every detail. You read the summary line. Then you sign. The MSS is China's civilian intelligence and secret police agency. It is described as responsible for foreign intelligence and counterintelligence. The MSS is described as established on 1 July 1983. That date is in your briefing book. It feels like an inheritance. A moral fracture becomes policy at this level. You decide who becomes corrupt. You decide who becomes useful. The line is movable. There is a ceremony, 40 people, no cameras. You receive a medal you cannot show anyone. It is heavy in your palm. Then it is locked away. You sign 3 more non-disclosure agreements on the way out. The obligations survive your death. The hallway stays silent. A number changes in the final file. 47 becomes 12, and you understand what editing reality means. A young recruit sits at a desk in Shanghai. The printer chatters. The coffee is cold. They think it starts with an exploit. It doesn't. It starts with a badge and a form. The form is waiting. It always is.